So today we are talking about linear functions, which is just writing an equation of a line. In algebra, you knew it as y is equal to mx plus b. In Algebra 2, we are going to move to function notation. So instead of writing y, we're going to write f of x. F of x is equal to mx plus b. And so we're just taking 2 points and we're going to write the equation for them. Just like you did in Algebra 1, we're just taking it a step further and doing it the way Algebra 2. So we're going to find the equation of the linear function f using the given information. So this says that f of 1 is equal to 2. That's just a fancy way of saying when I plugged 1 into my function, I got 2 out. So this is just the point 1 comma 2. Because think about it, what usually goes here? The x. So that 1's the x, that 2's the y. And then this says when I plugged 7 into the exact same function, I got -6 as my output. I'm going to use those 2 points to then figure out what the slope of this particular line is. So we have y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. My y2 is -6 minus my y1 is 2. My x2 is 7 minus my x1 is 1. So I get -8 all over 6, which is -4 all over 3. I want to then take all of this and I'm going to figure out what my b is. What is my y-intercept? So I'm writing my equation. Y is equal to mx plus b. And you can use either point for this. I'm going to use 1, 2, because I think that looks easier to deal with than 7, -6. So I'm going to plug 2 in for y. I know my slope is -4 over 3. I'm going to plug 1 in for x, and I have my plus b. I'm going to go ahead and start solving this now. 2 is equal to -4 over 3 plus b. So when I add 4/3 to both sides, I end up with 3 1/3, which is b. So I'm going to go ahead and write my function. We figured out what it is. But instead of writing y, I'm going to write f of x is equal to my slope plus my y-intercept. And if you would rather write that as 10 over 3, totally fine. And this is our final answer. This is what we are doing today. We're just writing equations of linear functions, but we're going to write them in function notation, not y equals mx plus b. So what I would like you to do from here, take this function that I just circled in green big time. I would like for you, so using the function we just found, I want you to figure out what f of 10 is. So remember what goes here. I want you to take that function and figure out what f of 10 is. If I plugged 10 into that function, what would my output be? Good luck.